Welcome to my next video where I will be talking about ADHD and how it inhibits the progress in your health and fitness. I was from a very ADHD family. Both of my parents were diagnosed ADHD, and so I believe that, and mixed with growing up and trying to utilize fitness and nutrition to give myself frameworks and a structure in my life so that I was not ruled by ADHD and other things, other distractions out in life. And the whole reason for why I am making this video is because someone in my comments said that they would be a lot further in their journey if it weren't for ADHD stopping them from achieving their goals. So I wanted to give tips and tricks that have helped me, and in hopes for this to help anyone out there who watches this. This is helpful for been getting recently on why other people have been struggling to start their journey as well. In my why you should be lazy video, and it triggered kind of a sequence of thoughts leading to why I'm making this one. And to be a couple barriers, this one being the ADHD factor of being too distracted. We confuse laziness with ADHD, and if you're actually really diagnosed and truly ADHD, then that is its own barrier. The fact that I even made that video about being why you should be lazy was more so of trying to make the point of like, you shouldn't put all of your effort into doing like a bunch of different things just to try to be healthy. It was like, just do like the 2 to 3 most important things and relax about the rest of them. So I think that this would also help in that arena too if you are if you are ADHD, because you want to just be able to focus on and almost hyper focus on just the 2 to 3 like most important things that you need to do. Being rely on fitness and nutrition as a structure, so don't see it as like it's an added on thing or it's something that you have to like step out of like what you're already doing in your life. Make it so a part of your life that it is the structure that you follow. Like, you just are a part of fitness and nutrition, if that makes sense. By that is like, have a drawer dedicated, like your dresser, have a drawer dedicated to workout clothes. And like set out your workout clothes the day of or the night before, and like just have it be a part of who you are and part of your life. Fitness, think about working out, thinking about recipes and different things you want to try, or just having a structured routine that you want to have. I actually just think about it more often. The biggest thing for ADHDers is like, if it's out of sight, it's out of mind, and that is obviously not conducive for thinking about and starting fitness and nutrition. It's like you're always going to be in a place right where you are, and fitness is always going to be over here. It's always going to be separate from you if it is not just the life that you already live. So starting by just saying like, I go and work out, this is just who I am, rather than, oh, I wish I can go work out, oh, I wish this was, one day this is how it'll be. It's like, no, like just right here and right now, I can confidently say I am obsessed with fitness and nutrition. Is what I think about a lot, and I encourage other people to think about it more often, because any other topic in life, it is so separate. It's like your job is separate from you, right? You can go and like clock in, clock out. You are separate from your job now. Anything and everything else in life is separate from you. But when you identify with something like, this is just who I am and this is just what I do, then that is your new identity. Too often people forget that like movement and nutrition kind of just was a part of our life. Now all of a sudden we are able to be very separate from it, but what I'm trying to say is, we want to tap back into that just being in our life. We still have to eat food every day, and we still have to move our bodies every day. It's like, you cannot really escape it, right? It's like, it still is a part of what our bodies need, but mentally and physically, since we can just sit at a desk all day, since we can just sit in a car all day while the car drives us places, like, since we can just be so sedentary and lazy nowadays, there is no accountability towards How about we do something for our bodies today? How about we nourish our cells on a cellular level, and how about we feed our muscles and make sure that they stay nice and strong and nourished? I believe that this has made a huge difference in how I show up to just about everything, and how I maintain peace and how I process life is journaling. So I've recently transitioned over, I guess it's been over a year now, but still I used to write on paper, and now I use this like Samsung Galaxy tablet thing. And I use the Notes app, and I just journal in there like all day. I have it by my side all the time. So whenever I'm just overwhelmed, overstimulated, confused, feeling lost, or just like something funny happened, I want to write it down. It could be anything that I just want to like, get off my mind. I will brain dump. I will just, either have a journal title, the whole dear journal, or I just write, brain dump. And then I will just write down everything, every little tab that's on my brain. I will just write it all down. I'm like, all right, whew, it's gone. It's out of my brain. It's all there on paper. I don't have to like physically refresh everything in my mind all the time. It is so hard to remember everything and to just focus on what's super important until I write it all down. So I advise the theme with all three of my choices that I have here of things to incorporate. They're all just about how do you create an environment of focus? Like, how do you step out of the stories that you tell, the world that you live in, and come to a realization that like nothing is more better than the here and the now and the present moment, and trying to live a distraction-free environment. So I have personally had to let go of a lot of friends, have had to, in high school had a lot of friends. It was like quantity over quality, honestly. It was like, and that just is normal. That's just how you grow up and learn. And so after a while you do start to kind of like say, okay, I need quality over quantity, and I need so my social life is very much more small. The choices and the things that I go do are much more of my own interest, and my environment, I cannot focus, I cannot do anything productive until my environment is like clean and precise and the way that I like it. So it's the same thing with fitness. So with fitness and nutrition, it's like there's a system to grocery ordering, there's a system to having all my meals planned and prepped and everything's ready, so that when I just go down there and I'm hungry and I go to get something to eat, then it's all there, and I don't have to like be like, oh, I don't know what to do, I guess I'm just gonna eat chips and crackers again. It's like it's all there. I get all my protein in every single day, don't have to think about it. It's just on repeat every single week. These are the ways that I make sure that everything fitness and nutrition is just a part of my life, and that I don't let my ADHD dictate how I live my life. I tell ADHD to go jump off a bridge while I implement these habits and mindset tricks to get myself to not be ran by it. I mean, I'm sure I'm still a little bit kind of quirky and goofy and have a personality and whatnot, but when I am ready to get some work done, when I am ready to get locked in on a goal, then I do, and it gets done and it gets executed. I don't let my barriers stop me, and I don't want the barriers to stop you either. So hopefully this helps. Let me know if you have any questions about this, and if this leads to a series, then let me know what else you'd like to learn and what other tips you'd like to hear. Peace out.